we understand that a lot of the debris inside of the pipes can collect into the water and get sent out into the schools whenever schools reopen again. Hi, my name is Amanda, and welcome to another episode of Aquafeel Maryland. Today, we're going to talk about why lead is such a big problem in schools. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with anyone you think it may be beneficial to. Now, let's get into it. There is a big issue with schools in the United States with high levels of lead in their drinking water. This can be a very, very bad issue and can cause very long-term health effects in children and young adults. Schools, unfortunately, are not making it a priority to test their water. This can lead to very negative adverse effects to the growth in children. We're going to go ahead and get into 5 major questions that are going to be able to help you understand why there is so much lead in water in schools and what the negative effects could be. Question number 1, why are lead levels higher in the beginning of the school year? Well, this happens because a lot of the times during our longer breaks in the school year, the water in the pipe stays stagnant. If we go back to previous episodes when we talked about water recycling, we understand that a lot of the debris inside of the pipes can collect into the water and get sent out into the schools whenever schools reopen again. So when that water is stagnant, imagine all of the contaminants, including lead, that gets built up in our water and gets sent out into the schools. Imagine what's going on when all that stagnant water gets sent back out. This is exactly why our lead levels are a lot higher when we open up after long breaks. Question number 2, how did COVID have an impact on this? Now you can only imagine how much of an impact COVID had on this. Being that schools were closed for more than months at a time, all of that water was stagnant for so long. And if we can think about going back again to water recycling, all of the contaminants, including lead, that have been built up inside of the pipes that then get in contact with our water and get sent out could be extremely dangerous. Because the water was left in these pipes for so long, the amount of lead built up, and it's a higher amount, which can be extremely dangerous for drinking water. Question number 3, is there safe lead levels in drinking water for children? The answer is no. The American Academy, as well as the Pediatrics Health Organization, have stated that there is no safe level of drinking water that has lead in it for children. Protecting children from exposure to lead is extremely important. As we have stated before, the negative health effects are extremely high. A couple of them are, it can have a negative effect on their IQ, their ability to pay attention, and their growth. Question number 4, why are lead levels not being controlled? Well, unfortunately, a lot of the times it's not mandated for schools to have their water tested for lead. It's only required in 15 states. In addition to that, a lot of these schools are a lot older, which means that they have older pipes, which means that there is a lot of lead debris inside of these pipes. Even if the schools are newer, unfortunately, they still are connected to older pipes, which means that their water can still be contaminated with lead. This can be extremely dangerous, as there could be very, very high levels of lead when being sent out into these schools, and can definitely have long-term effects on you and your children. Question number 5, how can I help my child to avoid exposure? If you're concerned about lead exposure to your child, the best thing for you to do is to follow safe water protocols. That is by giving your child water from home. Because unfortunately, we can't really control what the school gives to our water, but we can control what we give to our children from home. And by doing that, giving them filtered water, water that has been purified, and water that you know is safe and lead free. This will help reduce your child's need to refill their water from school water fountains. Because as we stated before, bad water health can contribute to many issues, and you don't want to have your child go through those things, and you want to be able to prevent them from having to go through those kind of bad exposures. So that's it for today, guys. I hope this helped. If you guys have any additional questions that were not answered, please comment down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share this with someone you think this may be beneficial to. Thanks for tuning in. Bye, guys.